Hi everyone. So we had a little bit of a mix-up because yesterday um, Facebook, Twitter, and WhatsApp were down for about 6 hours. So when I was ready to do a live, I wasn't able to get on, and I tried for a couple of hours, and then I sort of gave up. And then last night, I don't know, like 1 o'clock in the morning, I realized that Instagram and Facebook were back up and running, but I never got on. It was already too late to do that. But anyway, I wanted to talk today actually about a social media detox, because it's kind of interesting how, we were forced to not be on social media yesterday. It was against our own will, but we were forced to stay off of it. And what I found for me was that it actually turned out to be such a blessing because I wasn't distracted. So, I'm working on this program, 30 Days Heal to Rejuvenate, and I have down all the topics that I want to talk about. But what I've been doing is creating content for those topics. And what I notice is that when I'm working, and especially if I'm on my laptop and I have lots of windows open, I get sidetracked and I go on to Facebook, or I'll get a Facebook notification and I'll jump on there, and a half hour goes by, and I haven't accomplished anything because I'm playing around on Facebook or Instagram. So for me, it was a great way to stay focused on the task at hand, because we're getting closer to October 15th. And although I know all the topics, like I said, I'm working on putting the content together for them. So social media detox, there was a lot of talk yesterday in the news about Facebook and how Facebook knows what an effect, especially the effect that Facebook and Instagram have on young girls as far as body image, and just, the amount of stress that it adds to young kids, because everything looks wonderful on Facebook and Instagram. It looks like you have the perfect life. Your children look great. Your husband or your wife is just a beautiful individual, and everything looks just wonderful and great. But in reality, it's not always what it seems. So, it's interesting that we were forced yesterday to take a break and step away from social media for a good 5 or 6 hours. So did you spend your time more productively that you were on a social media detox? It wasn't by choice, it was a forced detox, but it was a detox nonetheless. So how did you fill those hours? What did you do in the time that you would have spent on Facebook and Instagram? What did you do that was more productive, that you got to enjoy, and you weren't distracted by Facebook? Maybe just working. Maybe you worked and you put in a better day's work because you were more focused on the task at hand. So, I look at everything that happens in this life as that it was meant to be. And even though it may not look like it was a blessing when it was happening, in retrospect, most things that happen to us end up, as we look back and say, that really was a blessing in disguise. So I decided, based on this situation that happened yesterday, that I'm going to talk about detoxing from social media and from your computer and all of the distractions, and what are some of the things that you can do to replace those distractions. Like maybe spend quality time with your daughter or son and have like a meaningful conversation with them, or your spouse. Or use that time that you would sit on your computer just scrolling through mindlessly. Use that time to call a family member and reach out. And we spoke about this for anti-aging. We spoke about the need for socialization and to stay busy and active and connected. So, staying connected through social media is like an artificial type of connection. Yes, it's great to see your friends' birthdays and their kids' birthdays and different celebrations and all that, but nothing really beats, either a face-to-face, getting together for dinner or what have you, or a live telephone conversation. We hide behind our phones and we're either texting or talking through social media. And so I thought it was a great topic for me to add to my program, 30 Days Heal to Rejuvenate. And I wanted to mention that if you sign up by October 10th at midnight, you will also get a 90-minute free health coaching session with me, free of charge. It's included in the price of the program, but it's completely and totally separate. So you will have a private session with me, the topic of your choice. So go to the link in my bio or scroll through my feed and find the sign up page and sign up as soon as you can. It's going to be very fun and exciting. We'll be live in a private Facebook group each and every day. And there'll be lots of topics and lots of ideas of ways that you can stay young, feel your best self, and in the end of this 30-day program, you will be rejuvenated and excited for what's yet to come. Have a great day, everyone.